Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Mike Wolfe shocked American Pickers fans when he unexpectedly closed his Nashville antiques shop this week. Luckily, the store wasn't closed for long. Not only that, but Mike made sure to make it up to his fans by showing up personally when he reopened the store. Mike Wolfe owns two antique stores, one in Iowa and one in Nashville. However, this week, he shocked shoppers when he closed the Nashville store without warning. Fans who visited the store found a note on the door that indicated it was not open for business. The store, located in the historic Marathon Village, closed on Tuesday. Originally, they said there were construction issues, but it now turns out it was a little more serious than that. The store has now announced the reason it closed its doors. "We apologize for the inconvenience. The Nashville store is closed due to a gas leak in the building from construction in the area," the statement read. "We will keep everyone updated on when we open back up. We look forward to seeing you all soon, and again, apologies for any inconvenience this may cause." The good news is that the store wasn't closed for long. Mike fixed the problem in just one day and reopened the store the next day. Antique Archaeology thanked their customers and supporters and said the store reopened on Wednesday. They then closed again for the holiday, asking fans to spend time with loved ones on the special day. However, on Wednesday, Mike was going to ensure that people who missed out on coming the day before got a special treat. Mike Wolfe showed up at Antique Archaeology when it reopened and met and spoke to fans in person. He was there to let people know about the big Black Friday specials. He also made it a fun experience by wearing a vintage Santa Claus costume and showing off several gift ideas for the holidays, including mugs, hats, coasters, and shirts. "We have a TV show," Mike said during his appearance. "Before the show it was just Danielle and I working in here. When the show hit, everyone came in and asked for t-shirts and hats. There is a mix of merch and vintage." Mike currently stars in the 26th season of American Pickers. The show is bringing in some of the lowest viewing numbers of its run, but Mike has signed on for several more episodes that could take the series to season 28 on the History Channel. What are your thoughts on Mike Wolfe and the new American Pickers season? Let us know in the comments below. For years, fans of American Pickers have followed Mike Wolfe and his crew as they scour barns, garages, and forgotten collections across America, hunting for vintage treasures. His passion for history, unique collectibles, and storytelling has made him one of the most recognizable figures in the world of antiques. But recently, Wolfe took on a different kind of project, not picking, but personally reopening his beloved Nashville store, Antique Archaeology. Located in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee, Antique Archaeology has been a staple for collectors, tourists, and vintage lovers alike. However, after months of uncertainty, renovations, and pandemic-related setbacks, Wolfe decided it was time to roll up his sleeves and personally oversee the store's grand reopening. With a fresh vision and the same passion that has driven his career, Wolfe's hands-on approach signals a new era for his business and the picking community. But what led to the temporary closure in the first place? And why did Mike Wolfe feel the need to personally reopen the store rather than leaving it to his team? Let's take a deep dive into the story behind this major decision and explore what's in store for Antique Archaeology Nashville moving forward. Like many businesses, Antique Archaeology faced its share of challenges during the pandemic. Tourism declined, supply chains became unstable, and the world of antique collecting shifted as more people turned to online marketplaces. While Antique Archaeology remained a hotspot for pickers and travelers, the strain on operations was undeniable. Mike Wolfe, who has always balanced running his stores with filming American Pickers, found himself stretched thin. Over the past few years, the hit show saw its own share of ups and downs, including the widely publicized departure of co-host Frank Fritz. With the added stress of managing his expanding brand, Wolfe made the difficult decision to temporarily close the Nashville store for renovations and a much-needed revamp. The decision left many fans wondering, would the store reopen? Would Wolfe continue to be involved in its day-to-day operations? While the closure was meant to be temporary, delays pushed it back longer than expected. It wasn't until early 2024 that Wolfe made the bold decision to personally oversee its reopening, ensuring that every detail reflected his vision for the future of antique archaeology. Rather than leaving the reopening to store managers or outside consultants, Mike Wolfe took a hands-on approach, personally overseeing the renovations and planning every detail. This move speaks volumes about his dedication, not just to his business, but to the history and storytelling that American Pickers is all about. From selecting new inventory to redesigning the store layout, Wolfe made it clear that this wasn't just about reopening the doors, it was about revitalizing the experience for customers. With the reopening, fans can expect several exciting changes at the Nashville location, including a fresh layout. The store has been redesigned to highlight rare finds and storytelling, giving visitors a deeper appreciation of each item's history. Hand-picked new inventory. Wolfe personally selected new antiques, vintage signs, motorcycles, and Americana treasures, ensuring that customers get access to one-of-a-kind pieces found through his travels. Interactive elements. To enhance the visitor experience, Wolfe has incorporated interactive features, allowing fans to learn about his most memorable picks and the history behind each artifact. Exclusive merchandise. Limited edition merchandise, including items personally signed by Wolfe, is now available, making the store a must-visit destination for fans of American Pickers. Wolfe's dedication to authenticity shines through in every aspect of the store's revival. By reopening it himself, he's sending a clear message. Antique archaeology is more than a business, it's a living piece of history. Antique archaeology's Nashville location has always been a unique space. Nestled in Marathon Village, a historic district filled with restored industrial buildings, the store embodies the spirit of picking. The area itself is a goldmine of history, with old factories and warehouses that hold stories of the past. Wolfe has long been drawn to the charm of Nashville, not just as a business location, but as a city rich with music, culture, and history. With a strong collectors community and a steady stream of tourists, Nashville remains one of the best places for antique archaeology to thrive. The reopening isn't just about the store, it's about bringing back a key piece of Nashville's antique and collector culture. With Wolfe leading the way, antique archaeology is once again set to be a must-visit destination for both locals and travelers. Reopening the store himself wasn't just about fixing up the location, it was about setting the stage for the future of the picking business. With the rise of online shopping and digital marketplaces, many have wondered if brick-and-mortar antique stores can survive in today's world. But Wolfe remains optimistic. In interviews, Wolfe has spoken about the importance of hands-on experiences in antique collecting. While online sales have their place, nothing beats the feeling of walking into a store, touching a piece of history, and hearing the story behind it. Keep the spirit of picking alive by offering a space where customers can discover hidden treasures in person. Educate a new generation of collectors about the importance of preserving history through vintage and antique items. Expand the reach of the store by combining in-person experiences with new digital content that brings the world of picking to an even wider audience. Wolfe's hands-on approach to reopening antique archaeology isn't just about this one store, it's about reaffirming his commitment to picking, storytelling, and preserving America's history. As news spread about the reopening, fans of American Pickers and antique collectors alike expressed their excitement. Social media was flooded with messages of support, with many eager to visit the store and see Wolfe's personal touch on the renovations. Visitors who attended the grand reopening shared stories of meeting Wolfe in person, seeing new pieces of history, and experiencing the reinvigorated energy of the store. Mike Wolfe didn't just reopen a store, he brought back a piece of what makes antique collecting so special. So glad to see antique archaeology thriving again. Visited the newly reopened Antique Archaeology in Nashville. What oh yo! The new layout is incredible, and you can tell Mike put his heart into it. A must-visit for any American Pickers fan. The positive response has reinforced that antique archaeology remains an essential part of the collector's world, not just as a store, but as a place where history comes to life. With the personal reopening of antique archaeology in Nashville, Mike Wolfe has proven once again that picking isn't just a business, it's a passion, a lifestyle, and a commitment to history. By rolling up his sleeves and overseeing the process himself, he's not only revitalized his beloved store, but also reaffirmed his dedication to the craft that made him a household name. For fans of American pickers, collectors, and history lovers alike, this reopening marks a new era for antique archaeology. Whether you're an avid fan of the show or just someone who appreciates vintage treasures, one thing is certain: Mike Wolfe isn't just picking antiques, he's preserving stories, one piece at a time.